Well, welcome back here to Up North at 4. Jeff is sort of
shiny things, Nate.
Yeah, he's seeing the object on the table and he's just drawn to them like a moth. Joining us now, Kristen Harper from Phillips Cabin Creations. And Kristen, I know I've said this on the show many a times, but just in case you didn't know, fall is my favorite time of year. By far, and I'm sure for you, fall is a busy time of year because this is when, you know, interior decorating, you're getting ready for the holidays. This is like when it starts to ramp up, right?
It does, it does. I think a lot of people in the Northwoods like to decorate for fall because it looks so pretty outside, and so you want to bring some of that inside, as well as, yes, for us at the store, looking ahead to Christmas already, it's going to happen pretty soon.
And you brought some great ideas, like you always do. Where do we start this time for fall? Where's a good place to start?
Sure. So a new trend kind of for tabletops right now is instead of, you know, you have maybe your table runner, your little placemat, is to put a tiered shelf like the one that we have here, and put kind of all of your little knickknacks right on there. So we've got some candles, some little pumpkins with a succulent, of course, a gnome. I had to bring a couple of those for Jeff, maybe some artificial floral. So that's a way right now to display on your kitchen tables to use something tiered and have multiple levels of things. Also, if you have a fancy charcuterie board like this log slice up by Jeff, he's going to crawl in the ground there. When you're not using that to serve food, you can use it to display some of your items too. So rather than just having one thing in the middle of a table, we're seeing a larger item with little stuff on it.
I love
So we have a sign, a towel, a candle, a little gnome, some pumpkins. I brought some pumpkin butter. Should be spiced pumpkin. Yeah, very festive.
Is that what that scent is?
This is this is kind of cool.
Oh, that does smell.
So
like,
good.
I like
pumpkin's good for this time of year, then pine is good for once you get November, right?
Yes, I think this time of year we see pumpkin, we see apple, we see some cranberry. Those are kind of the scents. Sometimes they call it just a woodsy scent, which smells a little bit like cologne, like a musky type of birch smell.
I get it. It's that walk in the woods, the leaves are kind of decaying scent.
Yes.
It's awesome.
It's oddly specific, but when you put it that way, I know exactly what you're talking about.
All right, so pumpkin butter, is this the thing?
It is a thing. Pumpkin butter and apple butter are a thing. You can spread them on toast or on a pastry. So it's kind of thick, not necessarily like a jelly, but more like a paste. And it's good.
Marmalade, if you will.
Sure, a marmalade. Great word.
It just sounded fun.
Say charcuterie again.
Charcuterie.
We were practicing. We were practicing at the break because we weren't quite sure.
Why do you guys have no faith in me? I am curious though about this pumpkin butter because I know apple butter's sweeter, right?
Yeah, this
pumpkin
is
one of those. Is it sweet?
Yeah, at break, let's find some spoons and you can try some.
Because I know like pumpkin can kind of go either way, whether you go like obviously pumpkin pie is sweet, but I don't know.
Yeah,
we're gonna taste it and see.
Yeah,
it's on toast.
Toast.
And you can vouch for this, Kristen.
Yeah.
I
mean, pumpkin's not my favorite. I'm more of an apple kind of person more than a pumpkin person.
Fair enough.
But it's good.
Fair enough.
You know what Kristen told me earlier?
What was that?
That my sweater was premature. She told me my sweater is premature.
She's the one that knows all the
arrives
trends.
tomorrow.
Which is tomorrow, which is not today. I'm holding on to every last second of summer.
Right. Okay, I get it. Does your shop smell like this pumpkin?
It smells like about 200 different fragrances because that's about what we have. So it smells really good when people take things home, like cloth, like a pillow or something. Like, oh, I love it. It smells just like your shop.
It's like free
it's
fragrance.
It is. It's fragranced automatically.
No, that's kind of cool. I like this. What is this?
Yeah, it's just like a pillow.
A pillow, yeah.
Yeah. So that's a fun way to decorate couches.
So we're decorating the walls, we're decorating the tabletops, we got the smell of pumpkin in the house, we got butter, apple butter, pumpkin butter.
Pumpkin butter.
Yeah, should we talk about the shelves a little bit more?
Yes. We can do that, but I think we are going to throw it a break here in just a little bit. Because you are a woman with, you have like your fingers on the pulse when it comes to decorating.
We listen when she talks.
We do, we really do. But in the meantime, we're going to take a break here and Up North at 4. We'll be right back. More Kristen right after the break. Welcome back here to Up North at 4. So Jeff and I have opened up this pumpkin butter. We're going to try some now. And Kristen, you wanted to mention, it's not shelving, right? How would you describe these here?
Well, I think they're shelves. So another trend, so we talked about tables, but a trend for the walls right now are using multiple small shelves to make kind of...
it's good.
Is it good?
It's really good.
Really good. Sorry to interrupt.
If you want to double dip, go for it. You guys can have it. Using multiple shelves to kind of create something on your wall. So I have some 6-sided ones, which were called what? We quizzed at before the show.
Hexagon.
Hexagon
Yes.
shelves, yes. Sometimes we call these beehive shelves. We have some triangle shelves as well. So piecing those together so that you have multiple parts. And let's say you put them in a kitchen. In a kitchen, you could put your coffee mugs on there or some cookie cutters in there like we have in that one. Or candles or the little succulents. In a bedroom, you could put something like some of the kids' books up on the shelves or hang a little sign on the top or put some floral in there. In a bathroom, you could roll up little towels and have extra soaps on there. So they're multifunctional, they're inexpensive. You can have them touching each other to make like a hexagon. You could have them split apart. There's lots of choices, and it's kind of fun to do.
We should go to her shop one of these days and just have her walk us through how to decorate our entire home.
Do you think so?
Yeah, you could do it.
Yeah.
We could do it.
You get questions all the time, don't you?
I do, and I heard you were remodeling the set, and nobody asked my opinion. So, I mean, just
We
saying.
brought that up.
Yeah, you probably should have asked her first. Shoot.
That's my bad. So
We can light the candle. It'll smell good in here.
Yeah, it's
it
true.
will. That'll make up for it. I am curious, like, obviously these are trends right now. Like, where do you find these things, and how do you stay so up to date with kind of what's going on with like the decorating world?
Yeah, well, so our store is compiled of like over 200 companies worth of stuff.
Oh my gosh.
And sometimes I just go with my gut and I'm like, boy, this is on the front page of their catalog. It's got to be great, right?
Yeah, right.
Or I see these in magazines, I see these online, I see these on, well, I don't have TikTok either, but Instagram or something, where you kind of see it there and I'm like, hey, we should bring that into the Northwoods and see what we can do with it.
Because you ordered this stuff back in probably July, right?
Oh, even sooner. I think a lot of our fall stuff was ordered in January or February, as well as our Christmas stuff too.
It's so weird for me to think that far ahead.
Yeah. It's like it's hard to like actually wrap my brain
So
around
the benefit of it is you've just finished that season. So like when we're ordering Christmas in January, we just finished Christmas so we can see what was trending, what wasn't trending, and what can we do moving forward.
Chris has got to get the gnomes though. Chris, you got the gnomes?
We got the gnomes.
Look how cool these look.
The gnomes are there. Jeff loves his
Tom
gnomes.
and Sawyer right here.
In the
Tom
meantime, though, we're going to take another break. Buffy is going to tell us a delicious recipe, but that's next on Up North at 4. Stick with us.